Live. Welcome, folks, to the homebusinesshelper.com hangout. It really is a blessing to share some facts with you today. Welcome to our Tuesday night hangout. We're really going to show you where you've got the potential to earn up to $2,000 in a day. How much does it cost to get started? Well, with that particular avenue, $30. You can even get started with a free 7-day trial. There's a lot of very good information I have for you and not hype. And what's unique about what you're going to see on this hangout is most of the time, everywhere you're going to go to look at an opportunity, they're going to explain to you why the company that they have is the greatest and the people that own the company and operate the company are the neatest in the world and the greatest compensation plan that they got and why it's one up from everybody else's that's out there. What I'm going to show you here is something completely different. I'm going to show you 5 work habits that have been proven to break million-dollar earners over the last 5 years, taught to me by million-dollar earners. I'm going to show you exactly 3 different companies that have multiple trends that you can capitalize on in one place. So what I'm going to need from you is for you to be able to relax and realize that what you're going to see here is some truth. I have no hype. I have no hidden agendas. Everything I'm going to show you is all based on good, sound business principles, logic, common sense, and a little historic proof. So, with that being said, first off, you need a little credibility. Who am I? My name is Earl Teets. I'm the founder of the Servants Team Missionary Outreach out of Troy, Montana. My wife and I, through the Servants Team Missionary Outreach, are proud to bring you the homebusinesshelper.com. Our mission behind the homebusinesshelper.com is to help the people that want to create an income for themselves from home to have a place where they can do so. Even if you need to just learn how to utilize what you're already doing online. When you go into our back office, which is free for you to get to at thehomebusinesshelper.com, you'll see free training there for affiliate marketing, network marketing, and internet marketing that will not fail you. So it's kind of nice to be able to have a place where you can get the education that you need to earn in this industry where 97% or better of people trying to earn in it are failing. Yet it's the most lucrative industry of home business on the planet. Today, folks, every 11 seconds somebody somewhere is starting a home business. It's the most lucrative on the planet. What we're going to show you is trends that are based around entrepreneurs and trends that are based around something real simple, coffee. Who doesn't drink coffee? What I'm going to show you is how to have solutions to people's daily problems that are going to pay you a lot of money in residual income. I'm also going to show you a way you can earn up to $20,000 in residual income in one work quarter in a perfect world with a example of what's possible with a pay plan that has the potential to go down infinity just for gathering customers. That doesn't count somebody that's a business builder. This is just somebody that's gathering customers. So think about what I'm saying. That's pretty powerful. I'm going to show you the most powerful compensation plan that is involved in any consumable product on the market. The companies we work with are top of the line. Everything I'm going to share with you is very powerful. So with that being said, for the little credibility's sake, if you've ever heard of John Maxwell, this is a picture of myself with a gentleman by the name of John Maxwell, one of the most sought-after leaders in the industry of home business. To be able to study this guy, read his books over 10 years, go to live seminars, learn from him, have my picture taken with him, well, to me, that was powerful. I learned quite a bit. My passion is helping other people and ministry and entrepreneurship. Those have been my 2 passions for over 20 years. Working with a guy like this, his name is Eddie Freeman. 2009, I hooked up with Eddie, and I've been working with him ever since then. Over 4 years of being able to watch this guy go from before $1 million annually to over $1 million annually and help a few other people with no prior experience to do the same thing. It's an education I consider unprecedented in this industry. I mean, you can go to Harvard. They do teach network marketing at Harvard now. It's about time. But you're learning from a professor, not a business owner. Eddie Freeman's the real thing. He did it. So to be able to learn from him and never miss a training call in 4 years, every Saturday he did one live, it was a blessing to be able to understand how to utilize the fundamentals of today's marketing and learn how to really hit the big ones, folks. It's a blessing to be able to work with people like that. Another gentleman by the name of Paul Morris I work with. The beautiful lady here is my wife, Darlene. Anyhow, Paul's got over 40 years experience at taking people with no experience to $1 million incomes. He's got records in the network marketing industry of being able to form teams of 100,000 earners in 90 days time. And I did say 100,000 earners. That's very powerful, folks. The guy is a blessing to be able to learn from. I've got to work with him for multiple years. So what I'm sharing with you tonight, I'm just letting you know, giving you an idea of where I got some of the information that I'm sharing with you now. You really can't go wrong when you work with basic fundamentals. What you need to understand, more important than anything, is home business is not a free endeavor to success. I promise you that. And anybody trying to get you to believe that it's a free endeavor to your success is probably somebody that's more interested in making a quick buck off of you than helping you to achieve the success that you want. It costs money to start a business. That's just the bottom line. It costs money monthly to operate a business. That's just the facts of how proven businesses operate. And then it takes time and efforts to produce the profits that people are earning with these businesses. The nice thing about the home business industry, especially in network marketing and affiliate marketing, you have the potential to be able to go out there with no college degree on a startup cost, say less than $12,000, operating expenses under $1,000 a month, and create $10,000 a month incomes in less than 90 days time. Folks, it happens every year, all the time. Hundreds of people create, even thousands of people create their success this way. It's not something new. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's just good business. So, what is it that's really making it happen? It's really important to understand that. We're going to talk about that with the 5 work habits. So, let's get started. The first, we are a Christian network marketing, affiliate marketing, and internet marketing training company, thehomebusinesshelper.com. So we understand to put Christ first in everything we do. Whether you decide to do that or not is totally up to you. But number one, we pray before we act. What are we praying for? We're praying for God's wisdom. We're praying for His mercy. We're asking for His anointing on our work habits each day that we put into our business. We ask for His favor with our dealings. We ask for His forgiveness for everything we've done wrong. We forgive all those that have ever trespassed against us or done anything wrong. So we've got a good, clear conscience. This is important. So while we're sleeping at night, our subconscious mind is focused on positive energy things that lead us to the destination of what we're trying to achieve. So I'm giving you a lot of information in a very short period of time, but it's really crucial that you do this if this is where you want to see your success that's going to last you for generations to come. And here at the Home Business Helper, the reason the companies are chosen that have these trends are because I believe, with 20 years experience in this industry myself, that all 3 of these opportunities are here to last, here to stay, and here to help you achieve for the long term, not the short term. So think about how important that is to you. You don't want to learn these fundamentals, go out there and throw everything up that you got, make a whole bunch of mistakes, and then all of a sudden, wham, the companies are out of business. Now what do? You got to start over again. Everything here at the Home Business Helper is designed to give you one complete place, have everything that you need. Between all the back offices, all the 3 opportunities combined, you have the best training on how to the world has ever seen, and I mean that with all of my heart. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to read. We're going to prepare our mind, because as an entrepreneur in the industry, one of the most common things that we're going to run into is negativity. I mean, it is the most lucrative information, or lucrative way to make money in the world. So the most people are trying, which means the most people are failing. And I really am not kidding, folks. You look at the opportunities that are out there with the ground floor opportunity. The sad thing is, over 90% of them that are starting out as companies today, offering you those great ground floors, they're going to be out of business in less than 3 years' time. Over 90% of them will. This is a proven fact, not hype. Think about that. So is the startup really worth jumping into? They need at least a 3-year track record under them, and preferably globally, if we're talking about you creating some serious security for success on a residual basis. So when you can look at history, success leaves clues. And that's really what you want to look at, is what kind of track record are the great ground floor companies that you're looking at? What do they have that's going to help you? Do they stand a chance at being around? One of the companies that we're going to talk about tonight, 7-year debt-free track record globally. That's powerful. It's very unique. So you're positioned properly. That makes a big difference. But you're going to endure a lot of negativity in this industry. You've got to program your mind to have positive things. Remember the old adage, garbage in, garbage out. So if you're trying to be a mentor, a leader, a business associate, professional, and you're working to have success, if all you're doing is taking in negative information and no positive information, why would you ever expect your aura to put out a positive feeling for those around you? It never happened. In fact, it does the opposite, because all you do is consume negative. You've got a force around you going like this to everybody around you. You've got a negative aura around you because that's what you're most focused on. So you're working in an industry where we're going to need communication skills. We're going to need the ability to sell a product or service to create success with. You don't create success without a product or a service of some sort. So what we're going to do is keep our minds focused daily on something that has to do with that. Where would I start? Personally, this book here, Zig Ziglar, Secrets to Closing the Sale. It's one of the most powerful books that will give you the courage that you need to understand the fundamentals of your sales career. And to understand there's a lot of honor in it. Look, what I'm showing you here tonight, there's no catch behind it. When I can show you tools online that most entrepreneurs are going to pay for monthly for about 1/3 of what they cost each entrepreneur, that's savings. And when I can show you a solution that saves you over $100 a month, I'm not your enemy, I'm your friend. That's just good business. That's what we're talking about. When you can have the confidence to know that you got the solutions that entrepreneurs need, it's not a matter of having something up your sleeve. There's a lot of integrity behind being able to have solutions to people's problems and having that create incomes for you, rather than run around trying to cram something down somebody's throat. I got the greatest business opportunity in the world. You just got to see this right now. Guess what? That's what all of them do that fail over and over and over again. You need to be able to have something that's going to have an interest to them. So you allow them to bring up the problem of more month than money, or whatever your service or products offer the solution to. When they bring up the problem, you've got the solution. And when you keep your mind focused on the right things, you'll know exactly how to communicate to make that happen. Another book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success by Frank Beckner. We're in a recession right now, folks. Think about that. Frank Beckner, he talks about being able to sell during the Great Depression and how to do it successfully. This is very powerful stuff. It's not hype, it's facts. Okay? Another book that's great, if you've been around the industry a while, maybe you've got burned out by maybe made the choice to be with one of the wrong companies. It's not you. If you got the right work habits in place, you can be as successful as you want. Sometimes we need that checkup from the neck up. See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar. This book helps readjust your attitude where it needs to be. These are just great things that you do. So as you can see, step 1's got quite a bit of work to it, but it's crucial to your success. Step 2, we're going to do high touch, person-to-person connections. We're going to do 25 of them a day with the goal to set 5 appointments. And that's our whole agenda there. Now we're going to use, I call it high touch, person-to-person, but there's 3 ways you can do this. You can do it face-to-face, over the phone, or with live online communication. And either way, you've got a live person in front of you. You've got a solution to what their problem is. You direct them through the right set of information, and that's going to become very profitable to you. So we're going to look at step 3, which is high tech. So what are we doing? We're combining high touch and high tech. This is what you want to do in the home business industry to see the most success. So high tech, we're going to utilize a blogging platform, which I'm going to get into in a minute. But we're going to take a blog and we're going to expose what we have to others. And why? Do you remember the picture I showed you of myself with John Maxwell? How does he expose what he has to entrepreneurs? He uses a blog. He has a daily video on that blog. A blog is a website you can update daily. It's just a professional way of creating your presence on the internet, establishing and branding yourself at whatever it is that your profession is online. Now, all of the 5-figure earners and above do this, so it's kind of handy to know how to make that happen. We're going to talk about some opportunity behind the blogging platform in just a minute. But for now, you need to understand we're going to post a blog with the solution to a problem that a group of people may have on Facebook. And you can look at Facebook and find groups for about anything with 10,000 people or more in them. I joined over 200 of them, so I'm not exaggerating this a bit. That's a lot of eyeballs with the potential to see what you have. And when you got a blogging platform that costs most entrepreneurs a few $100s a month to have that high-tech, everything you need, readjust the blog, that's an expensive tool. You got all of that with us for $37 a month. That's powerful and an ability to earn with it. We're going to get to that in a minute. But what we're doing is we're going to post that blog in 25 of these groups with more than 10,000 people with whatever it is that our service or product does that helps that person in that group or that group of people. So when you've got a solution to a problem they have, they're more apt to look at it. It just positions you properly on the internet. It's a way to advertise online that's free and effective when you have a blog to do so. So it draws people to you. When you have the online tools connected to your blog, like capture pages and autoresponders that automatically send out pre-written emails for you, designed in email funnels, those are 3 tools that are very powerful to have with your blog so you can multiply your high-tech efforts, which we're going to get on to number 4, which is we're going to follow up with the people that we talked to in high touch and high tech. We're going to make sure we got 5 appointments secured, and if we're using professional business advertising techniques, we're going to place an ad. Today on Facebook, you can place an ad for $5 to $10. When you have the ability to place a $5 or a $10 ad and have it with the potential to bring you hundreds to thousands of dollars with that ad, that's pretty powerful, folks. And what business that's a major business in today's industry doesn't advertise? Why wouldn't you want to advertise if you're calling yourself a real business? It's just professional business, folks. And we've got the keys to show you exactly how to unlock the doors you need in a very expensive market like that. Step 5, we're going to make sure we do 5 proper exposures to what it is that you have. We're on this presentation now. We're going to talk about coffee here in a minute. So if you've got this coffee, while this presentation is going on, now's the time to pull out that coffee and make sure your prospects that are watching this presentation are sampling that coffee. We'll get to the reasons behind that here in a minute. But number 5 is 5 proper exposures of what you have. If you've got a consumable product, you need to be able to let them consume it and understand it while that demonstration is being made online of who, what, when, and where. Hopefully this makes sense to you. It's not rocket science, it's just business science, and it's how fortunes are earned. So, if you've got the potential to earn $2,000 by doing 5 proper exposures and having them say, you know, that makes sense to me, I want to get started, that'd be neat, wouldn't it? Now we're going to talk about the trends behind the work habits. The blogging platform is crucial to your success. ProvenEarner.com is where you're going to find this blogging platform. The company behind it is Internet Lifestyle Network. There's a 23-year-old enjoying this blogging platform who had no prior experience in the home business industry. That is today at $90,000 already in August. There's still 4 months left of the year, and he's on track to break over $100,000 earned with Internet Lifestyle Network this month. That's a pretty powerful track record, folks, to take a 23-year-old with no prior experience that far. All it is utilizing a tool that some people believe you don't need, that history's proven success has been created with. A blogging platform's genius, and when it's $37 a month, that's not bad. But when you get the ability to build a team of earners, now those teammates that you're bringing onto your team are going to need blogging platforms too, so Internet Lifestyle Network is going to pay you $20 a month for each one of those, for the life of those blogging accounts. So you've got a tool that's going to help you brand yourself as a leader, advertise what you have online, and help you create profits for your business that almost all entrepreneurs that are serious are paying for monthly anyway. Now this tool is going to pay you a residual monthly income as you're building your team. Just kind of makes sense to use it. It's got a track record of pretty high earning dollars for a young man with no experience. Think about that, folks. You deserve success too. It's a simple process, and I'll be a life coach that can help you if you get stuck. I'm a phone call away, and I speak English. So guess what? I answer my phone. These are powerful things that you have, and today you've got a chance to be part of success in a major era. Now, let's take a look at trend number 2, which is theleadproject.biz. Theleadproject.biz, which is known as Powered Lead System. They've got the tools I mentioned, autoresponders that run you only $30 a month, unlimited autoresponders, unlimited ability to create your own capture pages to gather leads with. You can take a capture page and connect it to your blog site. So when they go to your blog site, in order to see all the information in your blog, they have to enter their email address and phone number so they can that you can communicate back with them automatically. These are powerful internet marketing tools that most people pay for. I mean, an autoresponder, 30 to 40, 50 bucks a month. You're looking at $50 a month for a good set of emails that come in a form of a funnel that you didn't have to write, that get proven results for you, that go out. You got that all available to you. Then you turn around and look at those capture pages on top of that. There's 3 tools, $150 a month in tools that you get for $30 a month through Power Lead System. They've also got a cool tool called Social Profit Academy. Remember we talked about the advertising? Well, imagine this. Facebook's got over 1 billion people, and they've got their demographics and all the information locked up into that system pretty good. Now, when you understand the logistics of how to advertise properly, because you've got the fundamentals with proven concepts, that helps quite a bit. And what am I talking about? Well, let's take a look at this. Most your average businesses that advertise year-around spend over $12,000 a year on ads and advertising methods that do zero business for them, and $5,000 that actually creates 80 to 90% of the business for them. So think about that. $12,000 fails, $5,000 succeeds. That's a lot of trial and error in there. So what happens if you've got the fundamentals to where you could take what you have, create the right message for the proper market, that what you have matches all of them together. Message, market, match. When you've got the way to do that with Facebook and place a $5 ad or a $10 ad, it has the potential to create hundreds to thousands of dollars in profits for you. That's very powerful. A proven case study that's in there from May and June of 2014. There's where for a network marketing person, who wouldn't want lots of leads, right? So he put one ad out that was $5 to $10, ran it for 2 days, and guess what? 279 people clicked into the capture page, leaving their email address and phone number because he had a solution to their problem and they wanted to know how to solve that problem. When you can create a list by utilizing advertising, who wouldn't want to create a list like that for less than 20 bucks? Think about that, folks. That's very powerful. That's what Social Profit Academy does. It teaches you exactly how to set everything up you need to match whatever you have to market and give you the message of how to get her done. So when you take that education and look at it, at $497, you've got those proven fundamental case studies that are there, several of them, not just the ones I've mentioned. That's pretty powerful, folks. And you get that education for $497. You don't have to have $12,000 in advertising that failed and $5,000 that succeeded. You got the fundamentals there. All you got to do is see what works the best for you with the fundamentals and adjust them for better results from there. Saves you a ton of money, positions you where you need to be, and it's just a winning position to be in as an online marketer. Social Profit Academy also pays you $400 for everyone you refer to that purchases the course. So when you're doing 5 proper exposures a day and 5 entrepreneurs say, gosh, I would sure like to save some money and not lose so much money advertising on Facebook, this would be a good course for me. They take that SPA course. Well, if 5 of them take a $400 course in one day, that's $2,000 in commissions that you just earned having a simple solution to a person's problem that happens to be an entrepreneur. It's just good business, folks. That's what we got here at thehomebusinesshelper.com. So now you see 2 trends that are entrepreneurial trends. We're going to step into the coffee next. Who doesn't drink coffee, right? Is it healthy? Yes, coffee's graduated. Now, in a nutshell, if you don't think coffee's where it's at, ask yourself why McDonald's, serving billions daily, most proven franchise on the planet, why would they redirect their marketing to McCafe? Just think about that. That's a trend in motion, and history is full of success that leaves clues. So when you can grab a coffee trend, that's pretty powerful. Now, when you can share your coffee with 4 other people and they like your coffee, guess what? Yours becomes free for the life of those 4 accounts. So that's all you got to do to get your coffee delivered to your house for free. Now, when it's made with a green coffee bean extract, you can Google, research what that means. You can Google an ingredient like raspberry ketones and Garcinia cambogia, and you can Google mushrooms. And when you got all of these health things combined in one coffee that tastes delicious, that doesn't oxidize within minutes, that's extremely powerful. It was powerful enough to take a health professional by the name of Dr. Earl Mendel, who had pretty much retired out of retirement. What brought him out? The company spent the money to formulate a product for the human body properly so it gets results. That's what pulled him out of retirement. You may remember a book out there from the 80s called The Vitamin Bible, and several more that this nutritional expert did as a doctor. He also is a full-fledged distributor with the company, and he gives live calls every month as an educational person to help you with your prospects. How powerful is that? All this and coffee. Now, if you look at Starbucks, they aren't going to Starbucks with food stamps. They're going there with cash, folks, or credit cards, and they're buying 2 to 3 of those babies a day at over $5 a piece. So when you get your hands on some healthy coffee that tastes so delicious it'll blow your mind for less than $3, that saves you money that you're already spending now by redirecting that spending. Now, what is the income potential behind coffee for someone that's not even you're a business builder, but you decide you're not into building a business, but you can refer customers. So you got yours free by referring it to 4, right? Well, you $5 a month for one customer that you found. Now that customer wants theirs for free, so they go find 4. The company's going to pay you $5 down infinity on that customer and all the customers he gathers below him and the customers they gather below them. Down infinity. This is powerful. So those 4 decide they want theirs free. They do the same thing. Create another $25 circle. In month 1, 2, your $5 a month has now turned into $25 a month. In a perfect world, they duplicate again in month 3. Those $25 circles all got created, right? 25 times 5. Wow, that's $125 off one customer that duplicated perfectly in a perfect world to go get theirs free. They found 4. Those 4 wanted theirs for free, so they went and found 4. And that's all they did was refer 4 people that wanted to get their coffee free for a month live. That's powerful, folks. So, again, month 4, that's $500. Now, if you failed 20 times and succeeded 10 times on a 30-day month at gathering customers, and you got 10 customers a month in 4 months, and all of those customers duplicated in a perfect world, that's a potential of $20,000 in monthly residuals on one work quarter. And you're one of the first people on the planet to even hear about this opportunity, brought to you by XFuse, a debt-free global health and wellness company with a 7-year track record at taking people with no experience to complete full-time incomes on part-time efforts. That's powerful. They did this globally. So, where do you find that? CoffeeSolutionsProfit.com. You can see the doctors explain everything at that video. You just enter all your information in our capture page, and you'll be able to go to the website from there. And when you look at products, watch the videos behind each one of the products in that website, and you'll be really glad you did. It's all there at CoffeeSolutionsProfit.com. So you've seen 3 major trends. You've seen 5 simple work habits. How much does it cost? Well, $37 a month for ProvenEarner.com. That's your blogging platform. Your online tools, the LeadProject.biz, which is Power Lead System. I'm going to run you $30 a month. I think it's $28 a month to be a distributor. So you pay that fee, or not distributor, affiliate. And then XFuse costs you $40 a month to get your ID, or $40 to get your ID number to be a legitimate person for a year with XFuse. And now you can move the coffee. Now, you heard me mention in this presentation about having a sample for your people with the coffee. It's crucial you have this. And what we've got is a proven Road to Gold map that shows you a 90-day plan of action. And Eric Worre, most popular trainer in network marketing, teaches the importance of having a 90-day plan of action put with action behind it in your first 90 days. It's crucial. So, if you're going to do 2 presentations a day, I'm showing you 5 here, but if you do 2 presentations a day, just 2, in 90 days straight, that's 180 presentations. If you got man and wife there, or a couple, guess what? You're looking at 360 samples. That's a lot of samples you need on hand. Let me ask you this. To have what you need is a proper business to increase your odds of them wanting the product. You have it on hand so they can watch a presentation like this one and know it's good by the time it's over. Product will never let you down if you use it, folks. And here's the beauty of it. To have all the coffee you need to be able to do that in 90 days, it's less than $1,600 to set yourself up to succeed. Now, most business owners that made it from zero to millions of dollars didn't have that much to do. That's why they started in the home business industry. So what did they do? They leveraged it on a credit card. And when you've got a 90-day plan of action with that kind of potential on it, we're talking about $1,600 for the startup, right? Now on day 89, if you feel you were misled or you're not satisfied, you can send everything back to the company, empty containers and all, for a full refund minus shipping and handling. Where was your risk to prepare yourself to succeed, to have the samples that you need while they're watching presentations like this one, as you're actually doing the work to earn the money by doing at least 2 presentations a day for 90 days, totaling 180 presentations, which means you need those samples for it. So nobody's trying to get rich quick from you. We're just trying to show you a proven path to where your odds are 80% better than they would be if they just watched this presentation without the product. So think about what I'm saying. It's just good business. Now you've seen how much it costs to start. You've seen what the work habits are to do it. You can understand clearly that we've got 3 trends. Now, out of all the millionaires I've worked with over the years personally, the one thing they had in common is when they see opportunity that's real, they don't fart around. They get started right away. They don't wait. They don't procrastinate. They jump on it right now, and they go for it. And I'm here to tell you, now is the time to do this, folks. You won't find a better opportunity out there with live help, proven methods, the education that you'll get in the back offices of all 3 of these companies is completely priceless because it's taught by the best of the industry. And it's not hype, it's facts. That's what you'll love the best. I thank you for your time today. I look forward to helping you create the success that you deserve. This presentation makes sense to you, look underneath the video. You'll see our capture page there. You can click on that link, homebusinesshelpersolutions.com. Enter your email address and phone number, and I will be in contact with you personally within 48 business hours. And we're going to put together a plan that fits your personal work schedule for your first 90 days. And we're going to work together and help you create the success that you deserve. It's not about selling you a kit, inviting you to the next meeting, and wishing you good luck like 90% of the other opportunities that are out there. You got the chance to work real work habits with a live prosperity coach that's worked with the best of the industry, that knows the best of the best ways to help you achieve the success that you deserve. God bless you. Thanks for your time tonight. Please keep our nation's leaders in your prayers. My name is Earl Teets. I look forward to meeting you in person, online, or at one of our events.